Evo, idemo.
So this is now 2026 is already in start, and I still have the haircut from 2025. I hope this is okay. And we are having here unboxing the Scott scale 940 series, and we just tried to see whether or not these manufacturers are doing any good job already now, or is it still a lot of problems if you buy the bike from the box. So in this case, now as we can see, this one has internal cables. Of course, they want to claim that this is because for your aerodynamics, and yes, you will be a world-class winner if you have inner cables and all these brake hoses. But we can see the problem in here is already obvious. This line to have like that, or whatever, like which way you prefer, will be very ridiculous. This one is really tightening, and you can see in here it's already damage occurred on the braking, on the shifting cable, because this has some sharp edges. Who knows how it looks inside, but later on. So normally what happens with these bikes is the most hated thing that I see it personally is the fact that the wheels that are installed, normally they're installed and centered with the machine. So what we do, we pump it, fill it with air very tightly, and then we put it on the ground and we try to press like this from both directions just to see how much delayed stress is not released from the wheel itself. You can hear the cracking noise. This is already a bad sign. It means that in the factory they don't do that. So when you put it back on the throwing stand, like we're gonna do now, to see, okay, use this one, just to see how it is. Oh yes, it's around 5 mil. It's around 5 millimeters out of the center, so it will be some work here with the centering back to the center. And the problem in this case is all the unboxed bikes. If an official service or dealer doesn't do this first service before releasing to the customer, they're riding with the loosened and unevenly tightened spokes, and of course what happens is the breakage will start to happen, so one by one. And also in this case, I don't like that this Synchros is using 1.8 or maybe this is even 1.6 mil spokes. This is ridiculous. I mean, for the kids bike, okay, but yeah, it's 1.8, 1.6. In my opinion, soon this will have to change to 2 mil to have strong and firm wheel, especially because it's 29er. And as well, these rims have tendency to crack because they don't have in here on the inlet holes, they don't have reinforcement rings, but it's just straight. In here we can see it's already one scratch. Is it crack? Seems like a crack already. Yeah, it's sharp edge, so it's obvious that it's already cracked a little bit. This is too big shame for a brand new bike. Now you can see we have already defected rim, and this is obvious for all this type of Synchros wheel sets that we had seen. Many of them have similar cracks like this. So yeah, maybe this will claim some reclamation, we'll see. But obviously you can feel the edge. like it's cracked even during manufacturing. Yeah, this is funny. But after all, in general, yeah, the bike looks kind of very clean. It uses SRAM shifter and the crankset, and we're gonna show you, and of course Shimano casual brakes. We have a visitor in here. Yes, inspection. Yeah, okay. What we usually do is this: we want to show you that no matter what they claim, the bike is so good. We will show you this. This should supposed to spin. You see, you can apply big force, but it's slowing down because this type of bearing mechanism is designed very poorly. We do tune these types of bikes, and then you just press like this and it will rotate by itself. So this is something that you need to do. Of course, there is ceramic speed system that you can buy another 500 euro of cost from your pocket, and then you will have this kind of smooth spinning. But this is like, you know, if you wrap the tiny rope around it, and then you put the little weights on it, you will see how much force it's needed at this certain diameter to pull the crank down. So this is how you can measure the resistance, and you can calculate by equations the resistance force. But in general, this is almost similar like if you use the dynamo on electric bike to power the front or rear lamp. It doesn't matter. It also have 5 watt maximum power plus the losses. So overall, yeah, this is downside integrated thing. These cables will suffer a lot. We still need to put this shock absorber lockout cable to the position and set, and that's it. We'll see how the ride will be on testing. So we are now back on the rear wheel, which also has this kind of delay stress response, and this one is out of, let's say, center about 2.5-3 mil. So it's much better than front one. Maybe those people in China, they are doing, some people have only rear wheels, some have only front wheels. So you can see the difference in human touch and personal signature, like Mercedes AMG, but they don't sign it by pen, but by leaving some stress response delay on the wheel. This one still seems okay, no crack whatsoever, but yeah, it's not what you would expect from a new bicycle just out from the box. So normally we install Ambrosio or DT Swiss rims, which are much more better quality. I mean, Syncros in here does their engineering to be as light as possible, and the lightest things on the planet are not the most reliable. We know that from every type of product that we have. Robust things are heavier. So this is it. And there's another annoying thing that this manufacturers doesn't do, is to grease this clamp for the seat from the inside, this edge, not with the carbon type of grease for the carbon we use inside, but the after edge, because this is where the cracking sounds start to occur. It's between the carbon tube and the clamp, because it's dry underneath. So the bike just got a test ride with these two pilot testers, and they said it's very good ride. So if the kids are saying that, so then the old adults need to be their mouth quiet or shut. Yeah, the front wheel is defected obviously, but we'll see. We'll change later on with the different rims and 2 mil spokes. But the ride quality is quite good thanks to the 940 scale carbon frame, which of course needs some additional protection under this main tube, because if you have stones and rocks and whatever hitting your frame, will be severe damage. We had seen this from the practice. So hope you enjoy this unboxing, and yeah, my hair is still in 2025, but nevertheless soon will be in 2026, but it's still a little bit cold. So thanks a lot. Bye.